Hi everybody, welcome back to All That and Then Some with Dewana. I'm Dewana. If this is your first time here, I'm here to say hi. Hi, 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 hi. So I decided to do this video today because I have been putting it off and 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 putting it off. But I figured, you know what? You're quarantined, girl. You're working from home. You get out of your bed, you get at your desk, you do some work from 8 to 4:30, then you go to sleep. That's not much of a life. So I decided to get on here and make a little video because some of you might be feeling like I'm feeling. So the name of this video is, what is the name? Oh, I forgot. I'm too busy looking at myself because, let's talk about my hair. Yes, I locked up my hair back in December, but check it. I got box braids in February. Took them out last week. My hair is looking like I was on the plantation for too daggone long. You understand me? So when you're quarantined, you gotta kind of figure out how to manipulate your hair to do what you want it to do. So truthfully, I have my hair cornrowed into like 4 sections, and then I stuck this afro puff on the top, and then I decided to throw on this yellow turban to make me look a little like something. I don't know. Does it work? I don't know. Does it work? Maybe, maybe not. But so what I do, if this is your first time here, I didn't explain that because this I'm just going off script. In fact, I never have a script. So that's one thing I don't do. I don't have a script. And I talked about doing a script, but I've never gotten around to doing a script. But look, I did get a microphone, and I got a new tripod, and I got a new light. So, I mean, 3 out of 4 is not bad. So the premise of my videos is that I talk about stories from my past that made me into the woman I am today and are going to guide me into the woman I want to be in the future. And that's with me saying that God created me. So that makes me to be nothing else but all that and then some. You understand? And I use that by using the Word of the Day app. I love words. So here we go. We're going to get into my words today, and we're going to do what I do. All right? All right. All right, so if you joined me the last time, you noticed that I did not have my iPod. Well, guess back. I got my trusty, rusty iPod back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, so, of course, I don't have it open. So let's get into today's topic. Are you in need of some? No. You know what? I swear I love the Word of the Day, but they want you to subscribe to get a Word of the Day. You want me to pay for a word? You want me to pay a monthly cost for a word? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not doing it. So you have to go through all these little advertisements, but I'm here. Are you in need of some, what I thought was Succor? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not Succor. Are you in need of some?
Sucker.
No, now that I know that's what it sounds like I looked at this word like so many months ago. So I'm like, that sounds kind of nasty. Are you in need of some sucker? Are you in need of some sucker? Are you? When you find out what it means, you're going to understand. So, what this word means is assistance and support in times of hardship and distress. So, yes, during this time that we're living in today, there's probably a lot of us sitting at home, maybe even by ourselves. I would love to be by myself, but, 2 of my sons have moved back in with me temporarily. So, Am I in need of some succor? Yes, I am. I want them to get the heck out. But there's some people who I am sure are like isolated all by themselves. They get up every morning. They do their work from home, and they maybe they got enough food for a month for just them, and they haven't gone anywhere, and they're feeling a type of way. Their anxiety is raising up. Their nervousness about the virus and about just the whole climate of the country is at a mind blowing sensation in their whole spirit, and there's always going to come a time when we're going to need a little support. We're going to need a little assistance, a little support in times of. I mean, this is a hardship. This is a time of distress for this world. I don't, and I hate to admit this, but yes, I do get my news from the shade room. I do. But most of that stuff is actual and factual. Let me just be clear. Most of it is actual and factual. When I look on the shade room, I'll go to USA Today, and it pretty much just goes hand in hand. The shade room just says it the way that I would understand it. Let me take that back, because I do understand USA Today, because y'all know I like words. So let me just get that straight. But I just wanted to reach out, and this is going to be a quick little video and let you know that there is no need to be resilient or like scared to ask for some succor. That just sounds so funny saying it. It just is. If you need some
Sucker.
if you need some succor, don't be afraid to reach out to those who are the closest to you and ask them, hey, do you have any eggs? 2 eggs. Can I get 2 eggs? Or, you might like need to knock on somebody's door and ask for some sugar, because you only got that 1 pack of Kool-Aid left. And you can't just make Kool-Aid with just Kool-Aid and water. You need some sugar. You need some assistance. That's a time of hardship. That is a time of distress when you have a Kool-Aid packet and you don't have no sugar. I ain't playing. But in all seriousness, in all seriousness though, there is nothing to be alarmed about in this time where you feel like the world is just closing in on you, and the doors and the windows, and sometimes you want to throw the shades and just black out your room and just get in a little cocoon. I've been there and I've done that, but it's always good to have one person who you can not only depend on for your wants or needs, but you want to be able to have one person who you could depend on for emotional guidance, emotional support, emotional protection during this time that we're in right now. So don't ever be afraid to go to your girl and say, girl, I'm in need of some succor. Now she might think you're thinking about a lollipop. Depending on what kind of lollipops y'all got, they got all type of lollipops nowadays. So you got to make sure you tell her, no, honey, not the kind of succor. No, I don't want a lollipop. Unless it's a blow pop. If you got a blow pop, go ahead and give me the watermelon blow pop. But no, I'm in need of some succor. I need some assistance during this hardship and distress that we're going through right now. I need a shoulder to cry on. I need someone to say, girl, it's going to be all right. Your family's going to be intact, and for me, I have a few people that I reach out to, but let me be all the way honest. The one person who I go to at all times when I'm feeling a type of like, what is going on? Like, Dewana, get your head in the game. Anytime I'm feeling like that, the number one person I sit in my room and I have a conversation with my father up there. Because best believe, no judgment zone. No judgment zone. He already knows everything you're thinking anyway. So when you know that you are definitely in need of some succor and you don't have anybody to turn to, get in that bed, close your eyes, and just have a conversation with God. He will bring you the release, and He will bring you the peace. And that's what I wanted to come on here today and just drop that little nugget in your brain cells. You know, this is a very, very it's a time that I don't think that any of us were ready for, you know. So we have all had to rearrange our lives to something that we never imagined, you know. I can only imagine what it was like when they had the smallpox and back in all those years ago when children were just dying daily and families were just dying off like they are today. And with all the technology and all the cures of things that we've had over all the years, it's hard to think that something that just came just like that is just taking so many people out. So I know this is a time of just serious contemplation of life, of your life. I mean, if you're not doing that, I know for a fact I've been doing it. So I just want you to know that if you're in need of some Succor, I really want to say it like that because it just sounds so much better. If you're in need of some Succor, please reach out to somebody. Please reach out to somebody. But unfortunately, it's not Succor, it's Succor. Oh God, oh God. Does my afro, does my puff look, does it look real? That's all I want to know. Does it look real? I'm trying to hide these eyebrows because they're looking kind of hectic. They're looking kind of hectic. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to just inspire and maybe not so much inspired. It's not the real word I'm looking for. I just wanted to know that you're not the only one. You're not the only one who is in need of some succor, you know? And always know this. Most heroes wear a cape, but mine wore a cross. He got your back. He could be your peace. If you need some succor, if you need some succor, give him a try, all right? That's all I got for you guys today. If you would you like, comment? You don't gotta share, but could you subscribe? Because hopefully, you know, I really need to start doing this more often. But you know, like I said, I'm not here by myself anymore. You know, so like my living room is taken over by 20-some-year-old grown men. Yeah. 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 So I've delegated myself into my room again with all of my goodies. Yeah. Yeah. So, I know how it feels. But just remember, you're all that and then some. God made you that way. Don't ever forget it. All right? Till next time. Bye.